rubber was scarce because they had to use that for the planes and everything, everything. So, I had a drink wet doll that I got for Christmas, and it had a little rubber tube from its mouth to its bottom, and so you could feed it, water, and it would wet its diaper. And I still have that doll. It's at the end of my bed. Yep.
Did you put my name on the bottom of it?
Oh, you want your name on it?
Can I have
The poor thing is, it's old.
Yeah.
Well, of course.
Yeah, of course.
That's basically like a baby alive. Because so you feed it food and
Yeah.
it's like and so it poops in its diaper.
And so, what year do you think you had that, Grandma?
Oh, when I was little, I had that.
So, like in the 1940s?
Yeah. And then, so we lived in Chicago, and we had to have blackout curtains during the war because there couldn't be any lights in case the Germans, brought airplanes over to try and bomb. So, that was just another thing. And I remember that from when I was little.
Do you remember what part of Chicago you lived in?
Yeah, well, let's see. We lived in Evanston at that time. It was a suburb.
Yeah.
But
Can you tell me about when your dad pumped the gas for some mobster?
Oh. He was working for this gas station, and his car pulls in. It's got running boards, and it's got dark windows and everything. And they said, fill her up. And the guy has a machine gun. Okay. So he fills it up, and it's kind of like he thought he was dead. Okay. And they handed him a $20 bill and drove off.
And a $20 bill back then was a little bit
oh
money.
my word, that's like a month's wages practically. So yeah, another time they were going up somewhere in Wisconsin, and back then the roads are not like today. It's pretty much a dirt road they're going on, and there was a hijacking going on the side of the road, and guns and everything, and Mom and whoever the couple was that was with them was in the back with this lady, and my dad says, everybody scoot down just as far as you can, and he puts on the gas and away he goes, because they thought, who knows if you're going to get shot.
Yeah. So it was dangerous even back in the 40s, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. And then I did put in, the book asked, is there anything unusual about your birth? Well, not really, except that my dad got a brand new car to take me home from the hospital. And then I've got, I've got a little chain with a thing on it that has a number that was around my ankle. I've got the hospital's birth certificate. I've got the city's birth certificate. I've got the county's birth certificate, and then the one that you use, the state. Yeah.
And what year and where were you born, Grandma?
I was born in 1937 in Evanston, Illinois, in St. Francis Hospital. And it's still there.
And you're still here.
I'm still here, yeah. That one time that we went back and we met with my aunt. And so we drove by where my grandma and grandpa used to live, and the hospital that I was born in.
wrap this up, can you turn around and tell everybody who your favorite granddaughter is?
Of course. Oh, it must be. Oh, let's see now. My second oldest daughter, who is my favorite, her daughter, Jamie, who's my favorite, who has my great-granddaughter, Catherine, who is also my favorite. Oh, my word, I'm driving in a car with favorites.